Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our special live, How to Find Out What is Your Calling. I'm Rakefet Beka Moses. I'm a spiritual guide and a teacher for practical channeling. I'm actually doing this live because you asked me a lot of questions about it on Tuesday in Angels News. So I'm here today doing this live with you, and I'm waiting for you to join me and just do some hearts and tell me that you hear me and that you are here with me, and we can start this very, very important subject. And I'm actually really glad that I get a chance to talk to you about it, because I think it's one of the most common questions that people ask me. How can I know that I am in my destiny? How can I know what is my destiny and actually bring myself into fulfillment in this lifetime, not in another lifetime? And I really love this subject because it's so important for us to feel that we are able to fulfill our life mission, the reason that we came here. Why did our soul choose to come here again into this body? Why not stay there in the seventh heaven? So I see you here joining me. Hello, Selena. And I see more people joining me. Just say hello. I'm really glad to be here with you tonight. Hello, Angela. So, first of all, the first thing that we need to know before we can understand what is our life mission, why are we here, we need to go back. We need to understand the reason that we are all coming into this earth, into this lifetime. Why do the soul choose to come here again? And what happened to the soul in the phase between two lifetimes, between incarnations? So the first thing that we need to know is when a person died and the soul goes to the seventh heaven, it's going through a long process. We're not going to talk about it today. It's something that I teach. But today I really want to concentrate about the time that she decided to come back. Hello, Cheryl. Just going to say hello to a few people here. Hello. It's great to see you, that you are here with me. And hello, Anna. Okay, so when the soul chooses to come here again, it actually have to draw a map. I'm going to refer it as it. Okay, it has to draw a map. And with the help of the spiritual guide, whether it is an angel or light entities or someone from the soul family, they draw a map together. And in this map that they draw, there are a certain path that they can choose. And in each path, there is potentials for who will be your husband and who will be the kids, and what kind of work she will do, and what kind of place will she live. Will she live abroad? Will she live in her country? Will she move? Will she have a major, maybe even an event, like, sometimes people get accidents or a sickness. So there is all kind of paths in this map that the soul draw with the help of the guides. And in each path, there is different potential. That's the reason why people say, how come I can get married and I can get divorced and I can find another partner that will still be right for me? That is because when we are here in this lifetime, we're going through one path, and then we can decide in one point that this path is no longer the path that we want to walk through, and we can just move to another path. Okay, there is things that we need to do in order for it to happen. But when we do it, we move from one path to the other, and then something change in our life, and then the things around us change as well. So, I forgot to say, please share this live now. If there's anyone that you think that might get benefit from this subject we're going to talk about today, this topic, so important topic, just share it to them or share it to your Facebook page. It's an information that is open to all of us, and I'm just here to transfer this information to you. So feel free to share and just write the people's name here, tag them so they can join us. So I'm going back to where I were. So when the person here decide that he's going to do a spiritual growth or self-development process, He's actually changing from one route to the other, okay? He's changing the path that he's walking on. And then the potential change as well. So suddenly, if he has been in a certain place of work and he's been there for a lot of years and everything works just fine, and then all of a sudden it feels that it's not the right place for this person to be anymore. All of a sudden he had enough. He feels that it's not the right place, and start the process of deciding if he's staying or if he's moving to another path. And it happens to us as well with in relationships, in when we go to study, when we start to study something and we think we're going to do that for the rest of our life, we're going to work at that, and then we see that it's not us anymore. We have changed. So then we can move from one path to the other. We are actually changing the route that we chose to another route, and they are all already drawn on the map. It's all the potentials that we have. Our soul chose a lot of potentials for us. And then if we feel that this is not the right route, there is on another route, there is another husband in potential, there's another work in potential, there's another lessons that we need to go through in order to reach these potential things that are waiting for us. But what we need to remember is when we come to this lifetime, we also choose our lessons. And we choose actually three main lessons. There is one that is actually the base for everything, and the other two is kind of built on them. On this one, the two of them are related, always related to this one major lesson. And I really don't like to use the word fix, okay, or that we are here to fix something, because I don't think that we are broken. So I think I look at it as lessons. We are here to learn something. We are here to expand. We are here to experience things, and we are not here because we did something wrong and we need to do something good now in order to because we did something wrong, we have to do now something good. Okay, it's not that. It's just that we learned something in this lifetime, that we're in another incarnation. We learned something, and now we want to get in a higher perspective. We want to go to raise our vibration and to raise our personal development and our spiritual development as well. So this is all a process of spiritual development eventually. Okay, the soul want to learn how to create, how to be a creator like God, and it wants to learn from itself what it needs to do in order to create another world, how to create life, how to actually fulfill its life mission. So how would we know what is our life mission? So as I said, we all have one big lesson. Each one has different lesson. We'll talk about it in a few seconds, what kind of lessons we have. The one major lesson that we have is kind of the base, and on that we have two more that is related to this one. And then with each person in our life, and also with each subject, for instance, if it's school, if it's a job, it could be even our health. In each one we have more lessons that are different from this one, but they are all related to the base. The three base major lessons, they are all related to them. So I'm going to give you some examples, and when we will do that, I would like you to write down what kind of lessons do you think that you have in this lifetime, and you will see afterward how it is related to your life mission, your calling, because it's all combined together. But the first thing, we need to find out what is our major lesson and what are the two lessons that are related to it. So how would I know what is my major lesson? The first thing that I ask myself is, when I go back in my life, when I look at my life, what is the one thing that I really, really need and I feel like I'm chasing? Okay, it can be that in some point in my life, I got it, and then I'm chasing it in another level. Okay, what is the one thing that I really want to feel? And if I will feel it, everything will fall into places. Everything will feel okay. Okay, so think now, just maybe even close your eyes, feel in your heart, what is the one thing that if I will have in my life, everything will be just fine. Now I want you to start writing to me what comes up in your mind and in your heart, because it's normally deeper than what we say at first. We need to go deeper. So I want to help you go deeper. So write down, what do you think? What is the one thing that if you will have, everything in your life will fall into place? Okay. So normally people say things like, if I will be healthy, if I'll have money, everything will be okay. If I will only have love. But I want you to go even deeper. What is this thing that you want? Here, Cheryl is writing to me. Cheryl, thank you. So, Cheryl is writing to feel loved and recognized. Cheryl, thank you for sharing that. I want you to ask yourself now, when I will have it, how will I feel? When I will feel loved and recognized, what is underneath that? What is that thing that I want to feel inside of me? Is it that I will be secure, that I feel safe? Is that I will feel that I have a place here on earth? Is that I will feel that I know what is my value? Will I feel that I am confident? When you have that, what does it feel like to you? Okay, what is deeper? What is underneath that thing that you want to feel? Selena, you too. I see that you're writing here, loving and accepting myself and recognized. That's great. I'm asking you the same question. I'm asking everyone that is here with me and everyone that will watch this live in the future. What does it feel like when you're feeling that you are loving and accepting yourself? What does it mean to you? Does it mean that you will have self-confidence, that you will know your value, that you can trust yourself? Go even deeper. What does it feel like? What is it to you? Esther, I see that you're writing that the transmission got stuck, so I will say it again. When you feel, what will you feel? What is it that you need to feel in your life, that you want to feel in your life, that you will, when you will have it, everything will fall into places, everything will be okay. The one thing that you feel that is missing, that everything will be okay when you will feel it. And then you go deeper and you say, okay, now I have it. What does it feel like when I have it? What does it say about me? If I am loved and people accept me, what does it say about me? Ask yourself this question. I'm waiting to see what you're writing. When I'm loved, when I have this thing that I want, when I have the money, when I have the job, when I have the family that I want, what does it say about me? Okay, what is this lesson that I keep meeting in all kind of places in my life? I'm going to give you a few examples, so it might help you think and find yourself in that. Okay. The most common lessons are self-love and self-appreciate and feeling secure. Okay. Trust myself, trust other people. It's a different lesson. Knowing that I'm worthy of love and that I can give myself confidence, self-confidence. I'm trying to see if I forgot something. Proving myself. Yeah, there is proving myself to myself and there is proving myself to the environment. Okay, there are two different lessons. A lot of times they come together, so it can be one partner that have that lesson and the other one have the other one, and they meet up and they kind of need to help one another to grow together. Okay, here I see that you're writing down. Cheryl, to feel valued, safe and strong and confident. Oh, good. This is good, Cheryl. This is really good. It came back. Thank you. I feel confidence. Confidence is missing. Okay. So it's your, is it self-confidence that you want? And a lot of money. Okay, so when you will have a lot of money, what it will feel like? Okay, Angela, to know what is my mission in life, in this life, I'm chasing this since long. So, Angela, I want you to answer the question that I'm saying now. You want to know what your life mission, we will get to it. You need to answer this question. What is the thing that is missing in your life that when you will have it, everything will be okay? Everything will fall into places, will be okay. What is this one thing? And then you ask yourself, when I will have it, what will it say about me? What who am I? Who will I be when I'll have that thing that I when I'll have the money? Esther, who will you be when you'll have the money? A lot of money. Okay? Who? What is missing in your life? What is the one thing that when you will have it, you will receive that and you will receive that too. So it's normally it's a circle. Okay. So for instance, if Esther said that when she will feel confidence, then if she will have confidence, it will be easier for her to receive money. And if she will have money, it will be easier for her to feel confidence. So it's a circle. That's why I want you to find out that one thing. Now, when we know that life mission that we have, that let's call it that lesson, that major lesson, I want you to ask yourself, look at two most close relationship that you have, and ask yourself now, what do I think is our lesson together? What is my lesson with that person? Okay, because as I told you, we have one major lesson and then we have other two that are related to this one. And when we will know these three, we will go to the next phase. What is your calling? So when I will ask this question, I want to ask with two people that are important to me, or it can be even a subject. It can be what is my again, the connection is broke off. For me, it looks okay. Okay, send some love to the internet, please, and it will be okay. If we will send some love to the internet, everything will be just great and it will work amazing. Trust me. I do that all the time. So when we will know, when we will ask the second question, what is the major two lessons that I have with important, it can be people in my life, the most important relationship in my life. It can also be with a subject, like I said, it can be like with money. If someone have a lot of money issues during his lifetime, so I want to look at that and say, what is going on here? What is the thought and what is the feeling that I have in that subject again and again and again? Okay, is it that I don't trust myself with deciding? Is it that I always make wrong decisions? Is it that I feel that when I have it, it just disappears from my hand? What is it? What is the experience that I keep getting from that subject? With when it's a person, is it that I'm trying to explain myself and he doesn't understand me? Is that there is the connection between us is not working well? But it can also be good. Remember, it can also be a good contact. It can be that we're doing our lesson perfectly. We can be great in the lessons that we have. Okay, if we have a lesson, for instance, of self-proving, I'm proving myself and I'm doing it. I'm succeeding in proving myself. It can be something good as well. But what I want you to ask is, if I have an important relationship with this person, what is my feeling in this person? What is the feeling that I have most of the time with this person? Okay, do I feel that it's good or that it's not good? And what exactly is this feeling? What is the thing that is repetitive in this relationship? Okay, let's see what you're writing to me. Selena, would feel free, not being afraid to change or challenge. And yes, I would love to have money and I will feel confident. Okay, this is good, Selena. So you want to not be afraid of changes, okay? And you would love to have money and you want to feel confident. So these two things that I see here is changing, but it's actually you want to feel that you're not challenged by changing and you want to feel confident. It feels related. It feel related, and actually both of them together, when you combine them together, it sounds like you want that your major lesson is proving yourself, and the lesson of self-confidence is on top of that, and the lesson of get used to changes, to love changes, is another lesson. So it's the three of them, when the major one is proving yourself, and then changes, and also self-confidence. Okay, so did you see how these three were together, related together for Selena? So if you want, you can write also your topics, and we will see what is your lessons, major lessons, and I will ask them as well, because when I did it for Selena, I checked with the angels at the same time if I was correct with what I did. Yes, this is the right lessons for her. So Selena, your lessons. Now I want to see what are you writing before I'll go to the next phase, which is the phase that we will know what is our calling. What is my calling? So, Selena, because I told you now your life lessons, I want to ask you, and then I'm going to ask the rest of you, what do you think is your life lesson? What do you think is your calling related to your life lesson? Okay? If you would have to say for yourself, what is your calling? What would you say it is? And when we go and we find out what is our lessons, the next step is that I want to bring my lessons to a positive behavior, myself behave in positive way when I'm doing my lessons. I want to experience them in a positive way. And then the next phase will be to teach other people to go through these lessons themselves. But when I find out what is my calling, I have a lot of ways to actually bring them into action. I'm going to give you an example. If I have a lesson of confidence, and it can be that it doesn't have to be self-confidence, it can be just feeling confident. Okay, this is a lesson that I have, so it's really easy for me to give you this example. So I have a few ways that I can take this lesson and bring it into action, into fulfillment. One way is that I can teach other people. I can be a coach, okay, a mentor, and teach other people how to feel confident by themselves. The second way is I can build houses because it's grounded. It gives people ground. It can give people a house. I can work in real estate maybe. Okay. Another way is that I can be a therapist, and I can help people grow confidence in them. I can also be a kindergarten because and then I can work with kids and help them grow confident in them and help them have that lesson in a better way. So when I'm looking at that topic, there is a lot of way for me to experience, to bring myself into fulfillment and to experience my life lesson and actually be in my calling. And when you are looking at your lesson, the next phase will be, how am I going to bring my lessons into fulfillment in other people? That's the way to find out where can you express your lesson in a positive way, and to bring yourself into fulfillment. Okay, let's see what you're writing, and I want to give you some more examples. Okay, maybe I can see the big picture, what I want, but I cannot put it in action, which is my immediate step. Usually I'm afraid of taking next step and connect people I don't know. Okay, so Esther, you're talking about actions, and you're talking about meeting people, taking next step with connecting with people I don't know. Okay. But before you were talking about something different, if I remember, you said confidence. Okay, I feel confidence is missing. Okay, so that's what you meant. You feel that you're not feeling confidence when you are talking to people. Let's see, I have here your full name, so I'm gonna ask what is your life mission related to what you said, and let's see what the angels will answer. I think I know what it is, but let's see what they say. I'm going to use your full name, the name that is written here. Is that the right name? Esther Kozing. Wow, Esther, you have a lesson of knowing who you are. That's the major lesson. And the lesson on top of it is actually bringing yourself out there. Okay, so the first is to know who you are, learning your value. Okay, that's the first one. That's the major. The second one is to bring yourself into the light, to show your abilities, to tell people who you are. And that is actually related to what you are saying here, that you're not, you don't have confidence. So it's self-confidence, but it's actually more accurate to say that it's really to show who you are, to be who you are, and be able to say, look who I am, I'm amazing, that's me. Okay, and this is the second lesson that you have, and on top of that you also have the communication. Okay, a lesson of communication, and it's actually to communicate what you want people to know about yourself and to leave out what you don't want to know. So it can be that sometimes you say, either you say less or you say too much, but you don't have that's what you have to learn. Okay, to express what you want to express out of yourself so that people will know your value. That's the best way I can I can say it. I hope that it's clear for you. So now, Esther, I'm sending you to the question that I asked Selena before. Okay, what will help you take this lesson and express it in a positive way and to show other people how to do that by themselves? Okay, listen to the question. What will help you to take this lesson and express it in a positive way, or to experience it in a positive way for yourself, and to show other people how to do that as well? Because your fulfillment, your calling is there, is hiding there. Now, a lot of time people tell me, but how can I go to teach other people and to show them how to do it when I myself is still stuck in this lesson? Well, that's exactly the thing. When we want to go to get to that part of fulfilling our life mission, sometimes when we start doing it through interaction with other people, it helps us to go through that life lesson as well. It helps us grow, it helps us develop, and it actually make it easier for us to jump from that phase of making it difficult to easier and easier, and then we're good at. And then we go to the next step of teaching it and showing how to other people how to do it. So because you have this lesson of showing who you are and actually knowing who you are, I would start by doing some exercise of finding what is good in me and what I love in myself, and just express that. It can be even in painting. Okay, that's the first thing that comes to my head now, that you can even be a painter, you can or an artist. You can express yourself in all kind of ways and just show people who you are. Okay, and you can also be a speaker. You can just a public speaker. So there's a lot of things that can help you bring into action your life mission, your fulfillment. But you need to ask yourself how to express your lessons that you now know into a positive way, how to express them in a positive way, and help other people express that in themselves. Okay, let's see, Cheryl, what you're writing now. Esther, write to me, how does it feel? My relationships with men don't seems to last, and I cannot meet a man with that special connection. Okay. So, Cheryl, you're referring to a certain subject. You're referring to a relationship with men. And I would like to ask you, what do you see in other relationships? Do you have another person in your life that is important to you? Maybe a friend, maybe someone from your family that is important to you? What is the what how is this relationship going on? Okay, what is the thing that you feel in this relationship, in another relationship that is important to you, not with men? Okay, because sometimes what happens is that we have in a certain relationship, we have a certain lesson that is related to another lifetime, and it's not related to a specific lesson that we want to deal with right now. Okay, so I don't want to refer only to that thing, to relationship with men. I want to look at the whole picture, and when I will see the whole picture, I will be able to answer you what is your life lesson, because it's not just there. Okay, so here I see that you're writing, yes, one of my daughter, I have a deep relationship with her. Okay, so what does it feel like? Okay, what does it feel like that this relationship, what does it make you feel like? When you think about her, what does it make you feel? Think about this daughter that you have a deep relationship with her. How do you feel? Do you feel happy? Do you feel secure? Do you feel that you can bring yourself into action there? Do you feel that you can show who you really are? What does this relationship makes you feel inside about who you are? What does it say about you? Who am I in this relationship? These are important questions. Who am I in this subject? Who am I in this relationship? It helps us understand what is our life lessons. Now, I'm a channeler. I'm channeling. So when someone comes to me to consult, I just receive the answer. But I want to give you those questions so that you can find it in yourself. Okay, and then it's easier when you can show people that they can find the answer in themselves, then they can see how it is related in all their life, in other life parts. If you know now, Esther, like I just said, about what is your life lesson, you can ask yourself now about other topics in your life, about maybe health, maybe in the job, maybe with a partner. See how these lessons are reflected in other relationships. Okay, you can see them now. And then it helps us not to kill the messenger, not to be angry at the person that is standing in front of us and actually reflecting our life lesson, because he's helping us to grow from this life lesson. So we want to know the questions that we need to ask. And the most important question is, what do I feel in this relationship? Who am I in this relationship? What does it say about me? And then I know what is my lesson here. When I know what is my lesson, what I'm here to learn, I can really jump, really jump in a higher perspective, and to a special spiritual growth really fast. Okay, Cheryl, I see that you're writing you, but I often feel alone and no deep relationship with some friends. Okay, so can you write me your daughter's name? I wonder why she's in particular. You have a deeper relationship with her. I'm gonna wait for you to write me, and then I'm gonna ask about it. But I'm just gonna check about your name first. Let's see. Let's see what comes up. Okay, I forgot to say before, there are lessons about boundaries. I didn't say it before. And Cheryl, one of your lessons is actually related to boundaries, but it's not the base one. The major lesson is actually, wait, let me make it accurate. Okay, it's self-definition, defining who you are and not telling other people, not letting other people tell you who you are. Okay, that's what it means. So it's self-definition, and on that there is boundaries. And in the self-definition, I feel that you have done a really good job. And when you go into boundaries, there is a little bit of maybe too much boundaries sometimes, that you feel that you need to protect yourself, even like walls. And then there is an issue there that you need to work with. Okay, so self-definition is the base. And on that, I see there is boundaries, and also bringing myself out there, like I told before to Esther. But for you, it's different, because it's to define myself. Who am I? Okay, who do I want to be? It's not knowing what I'm good at, is who who do I want to be? What do I want from myself? It's defining myself. It's really deciding who I want to be. Okay, so this is what I see. And about your daughter Sarah, what I feel is that you have another, in another lifetime, not incarnation. I see you walking two sisters. She was the younger one. You were about, I see, 15. I see her about 7 or 8, and you're holding her hand, and I see that you're very, very close. And I feel that you need to protect her, but at the same time, you feel very alone, and you're kind of afraid that you will grow and you will not be together all the time. You know that it's good that you will be separated at some point, but it's really frightening you. You feel that you need to take care of her, but at the same time, you feel that you don't want her to grow too much, and you feel that you want her to be close to you. So this is in another lifetime that I see. I see you two walking together in a kind of in the street, and there's groceries there, people selling their groceries, and you're telling her that you need to stick together, and she tells you yes with the head, and you're saying it again and again because you're afraid that you will think about going to play with other kids, and you're afraid of that because you want to keep to watch over her, but at the same time you want her to be close to you because you need her to be close. And I see that she's very friendly with other people, and you are very close, and you're not talking a lot to other people, you're just buying what you need, and she's very friendly, and it scares you. So this is what I see about your relationship with Sarah. Maybe it can give you more perspective about why why you're feeling what you're feeling with her. Okay. Okay, Selena, I think I should, let's see, I think I should start to find out recognize what I am good at. I haven't felt special for a long time. Selena, it is very, very important. You know, I actually have, I have it in English. I have a process of 21 days for self-love. And I remember that I took it in English as well. I remember that I photographed it in English, I videoed it in English, but I think that I haven't published it yet. So if you want, I will check, and we will make us a WhatsApp group. If other people will want to join us, we'll make it a group, and it's 21 days process for loving ourselves, self-love. So remind me that, write to me on the WhatsApp, and I will check if I have it in English. I believe I do. Okay, let's see. Esther, I'm still trying to get what you said. It's not easy to teach something that is hard to me too to do. But maybe if I can divide it in a little step, it will be easier. Yes, Esther, exactly. Step by step, and remember that you're learning during the way, and it's really step by step, okay? Because you are here. This is your life lesson, okay? This is the lesson that you need to learn the entire lifetime. But we're going step by step. Every time that you learn it a little bit, you love yourself a little bit more, you express yourself a little bit more, and then there's a new step, and then there is a new opportunity for you to express yourself and to learn how to do the lesson in a higher perspective and in another growth. And it's always always learning, always changing, always developing, always expanding. And it's really step by step. It's not that we're going to reach to a point and we say, hey, we got there, you've reached your destination. Okay, we can leave the earth now. It's not like that. Um, we really want to explore all the options that we have in this lifetime. And I can tell you that it used to be like that when someone actually finished his life lesson, he left the earth and he died. But now something different is happening, that when we go to the first phase of the lesson, we don't need to die in order to come back and start all over again in a higher level for that lesson. We are actually going to another level in this lifetime. We don't have to die. And it's good because it means that it's easier, and it's also really fast that we're going through these steps. So I feel what they're telling me to tell you is that you need to start by writing yourself the way that you've already been through. Okay, write yourself things that you have succeeded to do until now, because you don't see that. You don't see the path that you have gone through until this point, and you have done a lot of changes. You have done the work in your life lessons until now for a long way already. They're telling me to tell you, please write down the things that you have succeeded until now, because they are important for you to, in order for you to feel that you have done a long way already. Okay. Okay, let's see. Selena, who's writing thank you, and Anna, we love you. Thank you so much. Elizabeth, greetings. I would love to know how am I best to be service at this time. I am feeling very challenged to move forward in this area at this time. Wait, I can't see the name. Okay, so Elizabeth, I would like you to write a little bit more for me. When you say that you're feeling challenged to move forward, do you mean specific topic, or did you answer the questions that I asked before about the things that you feel that is missing in your life, and if you will have them, everything will fall into places? And also, did you answer the questions about the relationships? Okay, write them for me. And if there is a specific topic that you're talking about, write it too, so that we'll know what I'm related to, what I'm asking about. Okay. Okay, so Cheryl is writing, thank you, Rakefet. Yes, it does bring up fear of being left alone. I feel now more of what I want, but need to feel more self-love, so would love to join your group. Thank you, Cheryl. I will look it up. I think I have it. And then I will open a WhatsApp group. I will send you the information. I'll put it in my Facebook page. So if you're not in my Facebook page already, join me. Anna, can you put a link to my Facebook page, please? Just put it here or send it to me by WhatsApp and I will put it here. And there's also the Angels News every Tuesday. So I really can recommend to follow up, because there's a lot of important news. You haven't seen the weekly message today because it's still translated into English, but I will send it to you hopefully tomorrow when Anna will finish doing the subtitles. Okay, so Esther is writing, thank you for the important message. Very glad. Okay, Esther, I would like to know if I'm called another name, because always feels people mistake my name. Even my son told me Esther doesn't fit. Oh, wow, Esther, how old are you? Let me know that. I will check in a few seconds. Elizabeth, sorry, wasn't here for that. Just got on. I feel challenged in the place I'm living in. The energies are heavy. I'm asking from perspective, not personal, in this question. Thank you. Okay. So again, Elizabeth, what is the question that you are asking? Are you asking if you should move? Is that the question that you are asking? I'm not sure what do you want me to ask? What do you want me to tell you? What do you want to know? Okay, thank you. Have achieved a lot of missions in my life until now. This is Angela. very hard ones, even with my family members, because I have the feeling that my mission in life is the place where I am now, but I don't know how to continue. Okay, so Angela, let's see. Angela Levert. Again, asking about continuing from where? Sorry, I'm a bit lost because all the names. Wait. Angela. Okay, Angela, I don't see that you have written before. So um, if you can just write a little bit more. Okay. I will ask just in a few seconds, Angela, if you can write just a little bit more about your question, it will be easier for me to know what to ask. Elizabeth, no, I'm asking how to move forward and best be to service of my professional work at this time. Maybe it's too general for a question. Yes, a little bit, Elizabeth. It is a little bit general, the question. I rather have a more specific question, and then it will be easier to give you a specific answer that will help you actually continue and getting results of where you are. Okay. Okay, Angela, I'm waiting for you to answer my question. If you would like to ask the question, just give me a specific question. Let's see if they have something else they want to share, they want to tell us is important for me to say. If there is information. Okay. Our beloved children, thank you. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for asking these questions. We love your questions, but at the same time, we would like you to know that you're asking so much questions because your mind wants to know the answers, but your soul already know the answer. We are sending you a lot of signs for you to know that you are in the right path. Yes, you are in the right path. Those of you that are not have seen our signs, please don't ignore them. We are sending them. They're really big signs, but you have to pay attention. When you're asking all these questions, you're helping your mind understand things, but at the same time, your soul is showing you the right path. When you're asking all these questions, what you're telling your soul is that you're not trusting the path that it's showing you. We are asking you, don't ask the question if I'm in the right path. Ask yourself, what am I feeling when I'm here in this path? And you will know the answer if you are on the right path. When you want to walk to another path, you need to find out in yourself your strength because you all have strength in order to move from one path to another. We are really asking you to show yourself that you are happy where you are, and if you're not, please change that place because you are here to create. You're all creators. Your soul here chose to come into your body in order to create, so you need to prove yourself that you are creating your world. It's not that we have it's all figured out for you and you don't have a way to change things. It's exactly the other way around. You have created this map for you to choose where to go in it. So we are here showing you, we are here giving you perspective of your life. We are here showing you your life lessons in order for you to understand how to fulfill your life mission. Please make sure that you are happy. If you're not, move. Change the path that you are in. Please listen to your soul when it's whispering you the right path. And if you see our signs, don't ignore them. Be happy when you understand that we are here for you and showing you that you are on the right path. And be happy when we are here showing you that you are not and you need to change the way that you are going through. Please make sure that you are listening because we are here all the time, giving you signs, giving you signals. Be happy that you have seen our signs. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So this was a message for all of us, not just for me, obviously, not just for the people that are watching now. It was a message to everyone that is asking and seeking for the path and wanting to know where they are. Um, I'm gonna see if you have a few more questions, but we are, oh, it's here now, 21:21. The time is 21:21. So it's funny, when we see repetitive numbers, it's a sign that the angels are with us. And well, we already know that they are, but it's nice to open my eyes and see that number just in front of me. So let's see if you have a few more questions. Angela, are you in the right place? Yes, yes, you are in the right place. But I need to tell you also that in a few years, you're going to want to change your direction a little bit. You're going to be in this path, but a little bit change, but still look at it in a positive way, because the change is important for your growth. Okay, so it's not going to be completely different from where you are, but it is going to change a little bit, and accept it and be happy with it. Estelle, it's not that it's not your name. It is that you have your name have also another, I don't know the word in English. Wait, another depth. I think that's the right word for it. It's that you have. That's why you said also about your age. I asked you how old you are. I feel that this name has another incarnation, another person. I don't know if you are called on someone name, but it feels like there is another um, um, mission there, another information there that is not related to you, and it is on you to take. Okay, so if you're called after someone in your family, maybe, then know that it is affecting your life, and then I would might have changed it or add another name. I would think about it, okay, because there is maybe ST, or think about it, because if you're called after someone, it shows. I can really feel it. If it's not on someone name from your family, know that there is another energy that is reflected from this name, and it is affecting you. Okay. um, mm, okay, so Selena asking, how do I know if I can, if I can be someone who help another? My dreams tell me about things that will happen, as sometimes I hear a few times as if someone tells me words. Selena, if you hear and you dream and you feel, just keep on exercising meditation, asking questions, and it will develop more. It's what I teach also in my digital course about channeling. You need to exercise bring you new abilities and understanding of the abilities that you already have, and it can really help you. So just keep on exercising meditation, asking questions. It will help you. Okay. Okay, thank you. Am I best focused on serving medicine or developing my skills as a channel? Elizabeth, I feel that it's combined together. I don't feel it's one of them. So do both. Okay, and thank you. Thank you. Okay. Elizabeth, you're asking for another meaning of the name. Which name? Absolutely. Your grandmother. Okay, so Esther, it's a now it's understandable. Okay, wow. So I hope that you got a lot of tools from this live, and I'm really happy that I got a chance to transfer this information, and also the channeling to go let's go with it. I love channeling. It's something that I do every day. I think every day, all day. And I really thank you for being with me. And please share this live. It's important for other people to know, to hear, to find out what their life mission is. I know it sometimes feel complicated to know my life lesson and then to say how am I going to teach it, but remember that we are growing through the way that we are going to. So do what you need to do, ask the questions in order to understand your life lesson and then understand how to bring that into action. So thank you so much for being with me. If you're still not in my WhatsApp group, you can receive the weekly message directly to your WhatsApp. You can just send me a WhatsApp too, and you can also transfer it to other people. I'm gonna write my number here. And you can also be every Tuesday in 8:30 p.m. Israel time. For you, it's the same time that it was today. In Angel's News. And what I can tell you is that on Sunday we received a weekly message. It's all transferred in channeling. And then on Tuesday we ask more questions. It's live, so we can ask questions and there we can interact and ask them how to understand the weekly message better and how to do it and how to bring it into action. So thank you so much for being with me, and pass it on. Please share. Bye.